Hello, souls. It is time for another episode of Tiny Bookshop. If I remember correctly, I was gonna say we were opening up the mecha store, but it looks like we need to go to the fish market today. Mega store. Yeah, we need to go there one more time to continue that quest. But today is the fish market, so the first thing we're gonna do is fix our maritime thing, considering we only have 2 maritime things and we need... Does this replace anything? Do we not have anything else on the floor? We need 3 things, is what I was gonna say before I got distracted. So we got that fixed. Now let's go to the waterfront. And I know, a shocker, I started the episode without much to do as far as intro is concerned. Let's see. Travel, fact, and classic. I didn't really have much else to say. We're doing this. We're doing the episode, so travel, fact, and classic. Are we gonna... Oh, I know something I was gonna say. So you know how I was struggling with the whole Roman numeral thing? I finally looked it up, so I know the answer to the question I keep struggling with when looking at books, and that is that the smaller number, when it's after a bigger number, you add, and when it's before the bigger number, you subtract. So I have learned a thing. Are you proud of me? I finally looked it up instead of asking that question over and over again. Okay, this looks good. Let's go ahead and get into the market. This is such a strange juxtaposition after filming a Diablo 4 episode. Oh, goodness. Invite only happy sailors. So yeah, we got what oh, that's right, we have a recycling thing now. I was gonna say we got what he was looking for. We got 3 maritime things to make him happy. But we got that recycling bin too that helps us with a little bit of passive income. So we got that. We got the coffee. Ramp can be quite steep, you know. Can it? Well, it's not just that. I suppose I'm stiff because I've been neglecting my exercise programs lately. You and me both. I'm just not the type for it. It's frustrating and difficult and so dull. Yep. That's exactly the reason why I don't do it too often. But it's considerably better and more effective than taking dozens of painkillers, I guess. This is true. This is true. My arthritis isn't going away anytime soon, after all. So I have to take better care of the old hip. Yes, that will be my goal for the day. I'll leave you to your work then, but don't forget to rest. I won't. You don't forget to rest either. You have a bad hip like that. I have arthritis at my young age, but it's because of hypermobility. Klaus. Hells yeah, ever since I got over my songwriting block, there's been so much fresh energy in the band. Lux has been practicing their drumming during our break, and they're absolutely awesome. And Moira brought multiple notebooks full of ideas with her from her travels. You should come by one of our practices sometime. We've been designing loads of album covers and coming up with song names too, so we could use your input. Now all we're missing is an opportunity to play to a proper crowd soon. It's really that... I'm starting to mix my words together. It's really time that Buxtonbury gets a proper stage. We can't be the only ones craving some live events in this town, right? Actually, I remember there was a kid here recently who was very passionate about live theater. That kid is in Lighthouse? That could be an avenue that would convince the counselor, right?
Huh.
I think the kid says he likes reading at the Lighthouse, yeah. Could you stop by there and see if he can help us with this whole stage thing? I have to complete his quest before that, but... going stage diving. Turns out there's no eligible stage yet. But wouldn't there be space near the lighthouse? I also want to start spreading the word a bit more. I reckon people are ready to hear about Silence Libre. Here, we made this poster a while ago. Could you maybe hang it up in the bookshop? The more customers that see it, the better. Okay, we got Klaus's poster. Minus 5% to classic sales, minus 25% to classy effects, plus 15% to music effects. Don't use the music thing. I don't care about classy effects, so that's fine. We can do that. Looks like Klaus's band is too underground. Show their poster to local metal fans. 100 people. Wow. Thanks, mate. Well, I'm kind of hyped up now. I think I'm gonna go back to my guitar straight away. And Fern is looking for some help. I wouldn't mind reading another travel guide. Also, I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. Whew. I can't get enough of Europe through the back door. I hope it's not too much of a bother. A 700-page travel guide is going to be interesting to find. Okay, let's see. What is their favorite book here? Catch yourself thinking I could live here on nearly every trip. Maybe the most out of your time, or make the most out of your time in Europe by acting like you already do. Let TV famous travel guide Rick Steves teach you how to connect with locals, avoid scams, and have a stress-free trip. The place that I feel like I should live there is New England. Every single time, like, especially, shocker, Salem, Massachusetts. I hope one day we will move there because I am getting tired of Texas. Well, we have the exact book that they like that's over 700 pages. However, we don't have anything else that fits that. They want a travel guide in 700 pages. This one's 640. It's not a travel guide, though. It is an encyclopedia of discovery, though. Discover the wonders of the natural world, from plants and animals to volcanoes and outer space. The immersive illustrations and diagrams make learning a delight for all ages. That's not going to work. It's not a travel guide. Oh my god. 1,200 pages, but it's upgrading and repairing your PC. Okay, what is their next highest page count? 397? I think it's the 397 one. And this is... oh, it's a fictional travelogue, though. Okay. Well. 352 is the next one, right? Yes. The Wilder Shores of Love. Okay. That's not gonna work either. Okay, well, what is our next book? 209, 208. Food Detectives, that is food. Do we have any travelogues? Oh, here's one. It's very short, though. It's a few pages more than the other one, so here you go. It's not 700 pages. Okay. Wow, they're all here today. Hopefully we get a lot of money. He still has that awning I want. but we're also in autumn time, which means I'm spending all of my money on spooky decor. Okay, I need to shift on my chair. All right. I have a bit of a headache, and I think I'm like using my high energy to combat against it. I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. I want something from this century. Okay. Well, there's this one, the ghost map. A street, a city, an epidemic, and the hidden power of urban networks. Two different paths converge between John Snow, physician, and Henry Whitehead, Reverend. The source of London's 1854 cholera outbreak is chased down to a single public water pump on Broad Street. Oh, that's not what I was thinking it was going to be about. Well, it's this century. Even though it's about past century, it was written in this century. We're already out of fantasy books. Wow, we sold all 10 of our travel books. The kids' books weren't being touched, but that's fine. I didn't think they would be. Though Harper is here. Though Harper does like fact books. Yeah, see, they already bought one. Oh, we got to 120. That's pretty good actually. I see that his poster is also up already, which is fine. We can leave it there. Do you like the way that my PNG kind of flaps its jaw sometimes because of how I talk? I have a lower register, but the way that I have it picking up on my mic, it'll kind of flap my jaw a bit. I honestly feel like that makes it more realistic than me just cranking up, or not really cranking up, but lowering the mic sensitivity so it'll keep its mouth open for a lot longer. I don't know, that's me, but I don't know how other people feel. This isn't, well, formerly at the Grand Hotel, this bell has seen impatience in all its beautiful shapes and forms. It could technically be a little spooky, but not what we are looking for. So we won't buy anything there. We seem to be good on books, so we won't buy anything there. And this new thing, I think, is his poster. Yes. Which we have this poster too, but we'll only show that while we're at the campus. And then what is... do we want to add this? No. We already have a huge negative on everything else with classics. We don't want to add even more to that. Okay. So what do we want to do today? Wow, Klaus has got a lot of Klaus has got a lot of quests here. Tilde's good. Anne is good. Fern is good. I think we've done all of Waltz. Maryam, we still haven't started. And Harper, we're kind of stuck on because it's the beach. It is raining today. What is today? Today is Thursday. It is raining today, but we're gonna go ahead and go to Mega Mart. Marché. Why do I keep saying Mega Mart? I'm flipping through all of the... what am I trying to say? Flipping through all of the menus as per usual. Right, we have these castle ruins we still haven't checked out either. But yeah, we want to get this unlocked. So. Crime and kids books. Crime. Okay. Is that really it? Just crime and kids books? So I guess we'll just do like 5 of each. I think there will be like a few extras too. Because surely we can get them to buy more. I guess we'll do a few extra crime. There we go. We visited the market 3 times. Go us. Oh, there's a bottle. Let's get the coffee going. Hello, burps. Let's careen the shopping cart with a profane take. Because that's not, you know, unsafe or anything. Oh, there's another piece of trash. Do we have anything else? It's funny you can play in the leaves. Oh, someone needs help. I wouldn't mind a book that included animals. If there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. Just a book that includes animals? Less than 200 pages. So not this one, right? The Lost Words, a spell book. Gone are the ways, or are the days when children's alphabets began with A for acorn, B for butterfly, and C for caterpillar. But in this book of spellbinding poetry and enchanting illustrations, the magical words of nature, travel, and animals are restored into our lives. This sounds really cute, actually. I might have to check this one out. But not what we're looking for. Less than 200 pages. Hiking trails of Buxton Bay. Get lost and find yourself amidst the stunning natural beauty of Buxton Bay's secret hiding trails. Stunning coastal vistas await around every corner. That's not gonna work. Working songs of Buxtonbury. We have a lot of Buxtonbury books in here. A collection of traditional shanties and sea songs by sailors and dock workers around Buxtonbury Harbor. Okay, that's not gonna work either. The Forest of Silence. In this epic quest for young readers, a pair of unexpected heroes must face untold dangers as they search for the lost magical gem that could save them from the tyrannical Shadow Lord. That does not sound like it has animals in it. Let's see. Anything else less than 200 pages? Animal Farm. It has animals in it. Okay. I wonder if trash just generates as you're just hanging out. Oh, there's one. Oops. Yo, I'm really glad you rented this parking spot here, you know? It's cool to have someone to hang out with during breaks. Speaking of, you know who else is super happy that you rented here? My boss, Cassie. She says we've been getting more customers since you set up shop. Which is why she wants me to invite you to come on Monday. There you go. Mega Saving Day. Visit the supermarket while the Mega Savings event is on. We always have this thing called Mega Savings Day. There's loads of discounts to rope in more customers. I mean, it's quite stressful for me and the gang here, but for you, it should be pretty lucrative, eh? There's a bottle here. Okay. I'm looking for a book with a twist. I'd like to be able to carry the book though, so something smaller. Do we have the other crime here? No. Okay. Maybe this one then? Housemaid, college student, frontline nurse, Maisie has honed her observation skills in many settings, so after the war, she decides to become a private investigator. Her first assignment seems like a simple case of infidelity, but it hides a bigger conspiracy. That sounds like it has a twist, and it's a shorter book. Seems a bit predictable. Okay, well, sorry. It seemed like it would have a twist to it, but okay. Oh, we forgot to pet the doggy. Do you like the rain? Alright then, let's do a little training today. Wanna play? Roll over. Well, we try to get him to roll over. I wonder if we do that enough times that he'll learn eventually. I just talked to my Uncle Klaus and he told me I'm allowed to ask as many questions as I want. So I asked him how he became my uncle and how I grew in my mom's belly and why we don't fall off the earth if it's moving so fast. And he just had a laugh and I don't know what that means. Oh God, Harper. Well, don't ask me those questions. You should be asking your mom these questions. And maybe a science teacher when it comes to the whole, you know, earth spinning thing. Or read a book about the earth spinning thing. Don't read a book about the other stuff. Learn that through your parents. Alright, we got a decent amount of money that time. So now we have that unlocked. Let's get this. Not that we need the books, but... And we might as well get this one too. Okay. Let's see. Today, orientation week ends. Well, I suppose since we have this unlocked now, Mega Sabines Day, we don't have to go to the Marché. So let's go back to the university. And let's put this up when we do that. We'll put it there. Since we have, can we put that in here? Is there room? There is room. We'll put it in there then. Okay. Confirm? Because I don't think we have anything else. Yeah, so you tend to... We still need to get this one going. Liberté. We actually can go to the beach still. But since orientation is ending today, we might as well do that. And then we can go to the beach, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, well, or not. Tomorrow is the flea market. So yeah, Sunday we'll go to the beach. Hopefully it's not raining Sunday. Okay, university. Fact, drama, and classic. Fact, drama, and classic. We also have a quest here to try to appease the professor. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let's do... Not that I doubt kids' books are gonna be bought, but we'll do 5 of each. And then we have room for 3 more. So I guess we'll just do 1 more of each of the ones that are gonna be bought. Oh, we didn't do any crime. Oops. Tell you what, I don't feel like kids' books are gonna be bought here. So let's do that instead. And then do 1 of each of the books that are popular here. What was the other one? Classic. Okay. I need to get a drink of water. Okay. Hmm? When was or yeah, sorry, Jesus. Yes, what do you have today? Anything literary value of literary value? Wow. I'm looking for a true challenge to my wits. Bonus points if it was written by a woman, and I tend to enjoy the classics. But they like drama, right? Or they actually straight up like classics? I think it's classics. Written by a woman. Challenge classics. Do I have any? This one. I know why the cage bird sings. Maya's childhood was one of prejudice, neglect, and violence. Adult Maya finds the keys to her cage of trauma through self-love, escaping to the embrace of good books and kind people. A tragic and inspiring autobiography of a resilient black poet. Well, that sounds really good. It doesn't really challenge wits though. Emily Bronte. That's not gonna challenge wits either. Jane Austen. I don't know what they mean by like challenge wits. I think that's a guy. That is a guy. Well, I guess this one? Because again, I don't think they mean... I think they mean straight up classics, right? And not drama? I don't remember now. Let's do this one, because I don't remember. I should have looked that up. Okay, good. Well, you were more knowledgeable than I thought. Yeah, totally. I totally wasn't second guessing myself. I'll add, I know why the cage bird sings to my research list. And I will return tomorrow for the next title. Good day. Okay. Here we go. Let's press Professor Rin with your flawless literary knowledge. She will only accept perfect matches. Okay, so it's just perfect matches. Is there any... Oh, there's a book. We're finding books. Well, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for trash. Wait, I think I highlighted something? Did I not? No? Okay. Oh, I completely forgot the coffee. Oh, hi. Wow, did you adopt a dog or are you just dog sitting? Oh, he's a sweet one, isn't he? I love dogs. Only reason I never got one myself is because I love spontaneous traveling too much. But maybe you'll let me hang out with your dog from time to time, right, babes? We're gonna be best friends. I mean, you can get a dog to travel with you. Have you had a lot of students in today by any chance? You see, I overheard the new first years asking about where to get books they were supposed to buy. A lot of professors choose books that aren't in the library for their assigned reading lists. The kids sounded so stressed and I wanted to help, so... I hope you don't mind that I pointed them in your direction. I know you won't have many textbooks or academic journals in stock, but your books are nice and affordable and maybe you'll find something for them, okay? Can you help the new students find their assigned reading? Yeah. Well, that would be lovely, thank you. Okay. So we have a new quest here. Do you have anything educational for kids? It's for... God. Maybe I should have done kids' books. It's for school. I'm a fan of books like Chemical Chaos. Chemistry is confusing and chemistry lessons are boring. Fret not, for this book is not about the bits you learn in school, but the funny bits, the fascinating bits, and the bits that end up in blasts and bangs and dodgy discoveries. Well, we have this book, Learning to Cook. Master the 4 Elements. It has an interesting title. Illustrations. It has illustrations. The infographics probably will be confusing though for kids. The How of Happiness, a scientific approach to getting the life you want. An easy guide to finding and feeling happy. Learn the scientific research behind sustaining happiness and make it personal with quizzes and exercises to explore where and how you experience joy. I don't know if this would be a good kids book. This is about Buxton, the most brilliant writer and philosopher of his time, but who was he really? And why do we know so little about his life? Finally uncover the truth in this groundbreaking investigative biography. That sounds like it would be too boring for a kid. This one has quizzes and stuff. It is about happiness, but it's scientific. Let's try this one. Okay, well, it's not perfect, but it worked. So in this one, do we just do recommendations or do students just buy books from us? I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anything to recycle. Nope. Oh, we found another book. We got 200 monies now. I'm assuming this is for recommendations. Alright. Another successful day in the university. Let's buy this. Just kind of staying afloat is basically what I'm doing. Every single time I see one of these like big collections like this, I want to grab it, especially because they tend to be cheaper as well. Okay, yeah, so the flea market. So we don't have to do anything else, we don't have to change anything, so let's just go to the flea market. Fact, classic, fantasy, and crime. Fact, classic, fantasy, and crime. Alright. So let's do 3 of each. Can we fit 3 of each? Oh no, sorry. It's supposed to be 2 of each. That's fine. We'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just do that. I keep, like, I see the number, I say, oh, that's divisible by 3 for that thing, and immediately think 3 instead of 2, because 3 times 2 is 6. Let's see. Stepladder, book collection. Oh. Didn't know that Tilde also sells books. Same stuff. Okay. I was seeing if Autumn made them change their wares. That is a really cool grandfather clock, but it is 400 monies and I don't think I have the room for it. I do love grandfather clocks though. I do like them. Let's see, +4 to classic sells, so it helped cancel out the negative effects. I want the awning. What does Anne have? Oh! Never mind. Gothic vendor. Greetings. May I interest you in my wares? Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. +1 recommendation per day, +3 daily expense, which is not fun, but +7 to danger. +2% fantasy sale, +1. I'm sorry. I need it. I need it all. And I was gonna buy from you, but I saw that vendor on my way over. Oh. They have this. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought some really cool hats. That was so fun. I think it's time, this time I'll look for some earrings for Mom. You should get something too. Okay, bye. We need one more thing. Why is things slow today? I need money again because I need the thing from Anne. Tilde's gonna use the money I just spent. Oh, I'm so happy to hear. Sorry, I summoned the I'm not gonna say her name. Anyways, oh, I'm so happy to have my dear Moira back. Of course, I fully supported her wish to travel the world. You know, I was the one who convinced her fathers to agree to it. Moira is a grown person after all, and she makes good decisions. Has her first degree already. This whole family needs to learn to trust her a little more. But oh well, who listens to me anyway? The most important thing is this. She is back in Buxtonbury, and I know she could be quite a good influence on you if you let her. That's such a remarkable— she's such a remarkable person with so much drive. I have a feeling you two will become fast friends. I feel like I struggled trying to read half of those sentences. As per usual for me. I swear when I read books though, I'm fine. Because I'm not reading them out loud. I'm like reading my inside voice and not struggling with my tongue not moving the way it's supposed to. Anyways, fantasy is my fave. I quite like historical settings. Soul music is one of my all-time favorites. Let's see, soul music. This novel could be about sex and drugs and rock and roll, but it is about a rock band. Again, there I go, struggling with the sentence that I'm not comprehending. This novel could be about sex and drugs and rock and roll, but it is about a rock band. Also, there is a troll in the band, and a dwarf, and a suspiciously elvish-looking looking guy. The medieval ears of Discworld citizens will hear death metal, so to speak. Oh, is this Discworld? Well, that sounds amazing. I'm reading through Discworld right now. I've only read one book so far, but the series is really daunting sounding, but I absolutely loved the first book, so I'm excited to read more. Anyways, fantasy. Fantasy in a historical setting. Okay. The Timekeeper, a story of slowing down and treasuring every moment. Where Father Time comes to our world, one consumed by counting every second and minute, to teach two individuals about the gift of life and the beauty of its conclusion. Holy shit, I am struggling right now. This also sounds like a book I need to read. Because right now I am struggling with the whole counting every second thing. Trying to use the time that I have every day to do all the projects that I have because I have stretched myself too thin. It's a problem. It's considered a fantasy book. It's not really a historical setting though. Gregor the Overlander. Gregor discovers a hidden world beneath New York City in this charming yet dangerous fantasy adventure for young readers. Will he live up to the prophecy foretelling his deeds? that's a historical setting either. A Night in the Lonesome October. Classic Victorian era and folklore villains gather in the English countryside to partake in a strange game, each with their own animal familiar. Jack the Ripper's dog tells the story as he helps his master uncover the other players' mysterious machinations. This sounds really cool. It's Victorian era. Is it well, fantasy? Does this work? No, never mind. This isn't for kids. Oh, well. Did they ask for a kid's book? I don't think Discord's really for kids either. But okay. I misunderstood the assignment. Apologies. We're about, oh, there we go. We're halfway to this quest. We need one more treasure, which I would really like Anne, the thing for Anne, but I don't think we're gonna get the money for it. My favorite sci-fi stories are the ones on other planets. A Deepness in the Sky is one of my all-time favorites. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay. An interstellar trade conflict unfolds between two rivaling powers in this epic and thought-provoking sci-fi prequel, a dramatic modern classic of speculative fiction. So we need a sci-fi on another planet. As the factionalist seize power, a new civil war threatens to destroy what remains of the shattered faction society. Trist, Four, and a handful of allies must venture beyond the barriers to save their city from self-destruction. How is this war going to end and when? I don't know. Divergent? I don't know if that's like a fantasy or a sci-fi. Sorry, that is 100% fantasy. That is a sci-fi. And I'm pretty sure this is on technically another planet. Do we have anything else? That is not. Those aren't. Is this the only one we technically have? Oh, okay, there we go. I need a drink of water. Sorry, I had my mic muted. I was hoping for some treasure because did someone buy something? Oh, we were so close. That's upsetting. Do we have any trash around? Why'd you have to have some good stuff, sir? Damn. Alright, well. I guess next time. Staying afloat. Alright. What do we have that's new? Oh, right. The things that I bought. How big is this? It's pretty big. Let's see. What do we want to do here? What does this do? Customer counts. That's actually good. This is spooky effects, so we want to keep that. I don't think there's much we can get rid of out here. I want to keep the globe. Damn. I bought extra things, but we don't really have the space for it. if I'm gonna do spooky effects, that's a huge. Okay, let's do this. Because what does this do? Besides spooky effects, -5 to electrical effects, +1 to classic sales. So it really messed up our classic sales when you take that away. What does this do? That increases our fantasy sales. That's fine though. I guess we just do this. And just replace it when we go back to the fish market. I need more space. I need more shelves. Because we kind of run out of room. Yeah, because I can't really think of... I can't really think of other things. I keep summoning her. I don't want to say her name, but, you know, the thing that people like to summon on you because they say her name. Yeah, she keeps mishearing me and keeps waking up on me. Anyways, so what do we want to do today? What was this? Orientation ends. Okay. So Sunday. Oh, so we said we were gonna go to the beach. Let's do that. I'm very scatterbrained today. Can you tell? Okay, kids, crime, and fantasy. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more types of books. So let's do 4 of each. I also need to grab another bottle of water because I am out. I'll set it going and then go run and do that. We have room for like 2 more. Let's do fantasy and kids because I feel like fantasy and kids are the ones that get the most attention here instead of crime. Okay. Let's set that going. Before we do, I want to grab all. Holy crap. I think that's everything we can grab here. Alright. Hopefully that counted because I grabbed it while things were closed. Anyways, I'm gonna set that going and then I will be right back. Oh, I'm back. Just in time. I see that we don't have a lot of customers today. That's concerning. Anyways, I'm intent on reading a play, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy, but I'm not looking for anything too complex or hard to read. I'm on a deadline. Okay. So a play that's a tragedy, but it's not complex or hard to read. Follow Connell and Maryam as they grow up in Ireland, fall in love, struggle at school, and navigate their socioeconomic differences in this young romance novel. Okay, that's not play. When Rio becomes a detective in New York, he is partnered up with the American D, who soon reveals his feelings for Rio. Fake is a lighthearted romantic comedy series for all boy love manga fans of the 90s. With 90s nostalgia. That's not gonna work either. Okay, here's a play. In this play, all Mary Todd Lincoln wants to do is star in a cabaret and drink. But instead, she is forced to stay cooped up in New York, Washington, D.C. with her husband while her husband deals with the Civil War. Desperate to distract her, Abe hires an acting coach to give her lessons on the stage. I mean, that sounds kind of tragic. So maybe this one? That's Wuthering Heights. I quite literally, I think this is the only play that we have. Yeah, okay. Well, it's not perfect, but it works. Maybe we did have a play that I didn't see. Are we gonna have one customer? Oh, no, there's one. There's Anne. Is that Anne? That is... Wait. Is that Anne? I was second guessing myself. Yeah, that's Anne.
Yay!
Hey, is that a new coffee machine I see there? You want one? No thanks, but... no, but thanks for the offer. Coffee makes me way too jittery. Did you know some people use coffee grounds as fertilizer?
Wow.
Not all plants will like it, since they have different pH levels. Oh, sorry, I'm babbling again. But let me know if you want my advice on that some other time. Alrighty, what else is new? How's it going with you? I'm doing pretty well myself, enjoying the fresh air. Thanks for taking the time to chat. I'll be getting along now. I did know about the coffee grounds, not that I'm a gardener, but I did know about the coffee grounds because I learned there's a local, I think there's a local coffee shop around here that sells their old coffee grounds to gardeners. Or not really sells. I think it's actually free. They just make up little bags for you in the front that you can grab up. Looks like Anne needs some help. Okay, I'm looking for a book about nature. Bonus points if it was written by a woman. In fact, books are my usual go-tos. It's not usually your go-to. Romance is usually your go-to. But anyways, Leslie Blanche. Oh, look, it's my name, but with the E and Y backwards. The Wilder Shores of Love. That's not gonna work. This seems like more like a book for Anne, but okay. Lori, maybe you should talk to someone. This is a therapist one. That's not gonna work. That's about Ace. Well, I don't have anything about nature. This seems more your speed. You want this one instead? Okay, there we go. Not perfect, but she's interested. I mean, not that a person can have multiple genres that they enjoy, but I'm always used to her requesting romances. Because she loves love. But I read all sorts of genres, so... I need something with loads of cool animals. Also, I'm interested in fact books. What is with all the nature stuff? I'm sorry, we don't have anything animal or nature related in our facts books right now. Counts her life as a revolutionary activist and educator from the Paris Commune to her exile in New Caledonia. True heroine of her time, the Red Virgin affirms her anarchist, feminist, and anti-colonialist commitments. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Would travel work? Do we have anything animal related here? We don't even have anything animal related here. Huh. This one's highly acclaimed by ex-Libris Buxenbury. Would you like something like this? Anthology of Aesop's Animal Fables. That's not gonna... Fact books. It has animals in it, though. Would you like this instead of a fact book? Do we have anything classic? I don't think these are facts. No. Would you like this one? Wow, okay. Wow, Anne's really buying some books. It's been a slow day today, but we're still getting some money. Good boy, Behemoth. No. Harper's not gonna show up, are they? Nope. Well, we tried. I guess those quests are only gonna be for this summer. It is even Sunday too, so it's not like Harper's at school. Maybe valuable. Okay. I think we're good on books. We're not gonna buy that one. It's raining today, but it's also a mega savings day, so let's go there. Let's see. I don't think we need to change anything, so let's just go there. Oh, it's time for mega savings again from Cassie, Autumn 8, Tier 1. Dear valued mega member, it is that time of the week again. We welcome you to the savings of your life, or at least the remaining week. So hurry over to the marché today. We are going to do that, yes. What does the marché need? Crime and kids. Right. Okay. So crime and kids. And then I guess we'll do 5 of each. Of the rest of them. Oops. And then we'll do that. Okay. Let's see how much money we can get through here. It's the wacky waving guy. You can talk to it? It's sleeping. Oh, it's making the whooshing noises. That's what it's doing. Mesmerizing, stare, leave. I do stare at these, so stare. Okay. Can we talk to it again? Okay. I was trying to see if there was any other things it'll do. Time to go inside, Behemoth. Alright then, let's do a little training today. You wanna play? Let's see if we can get into rollover eventually. Nope, still doesn't. We have any... Oh, we do have trash. And we also need someone needs some help. I need to play and make it humorous, but I don't want anything pretentious. Pygmalion is one of my all-time favorites. I'm on a deadline. Okay. Professor Henry Higgins bets he can coach a socially awkward flower seller into passing as an aristocratic lady. He doesn't expect to fall in love with her. Oh. Let me try that again. Professor Henry Higgins bets he can coach a socially awkward flower seller into passing as an aristocratic lady. He doesn't expect to fall in love with her. This humorous play pokes fun at classism in the 20th century and was later adapted to the musical My Fair Lady. I was about to say that sounds familiar to... I forgot the name of it. My Fair Lady, I guess? I didn't know the book wasn't the same title as the book adaptation. The door-to-door bookstore. They want to play, right? Okay. A book about books does not look like a play. Lysistrata? A delightfully devious play demonstrating the power of women and shared protest through unconventional means. Will the booty be too strong to resist for Lysistrata and her friends? Or will they bring an end to the Peloponnesian War? This one? Great. Do you have any other trash bits? No? Oh, we do. I think that's it. The Mega Mascot. -10 to classic sales, +10 to customer count. Wow, our classic sales are really hitting it. Having some problems. Yeah, see, of all the books that are being sold. All the world's a stage, so give me a play. Give me something with a low page count. I'm a fan of books like Lysistrata. We just recommended that book. The thing is, I don't think we're going to find a play here because all of our drama books are gone. I don't think any of these are going to be plays. Obviously, kids' books is not going to have a play. Do we have anything in classic? Oh, this is a play. With the lowest page count. There we go. I was sinking lower than my mic, so hopefully you heard my voice. Welcome to the Mega Marché and a happy Mega Savings Day to you. You were part of the mundane event that is Mega Savings Day. Yep, this is how I greet people today. Sorry about that. Every Monday, a lot of the supermarket products are reduced by 1 monies. And Cassie, my boss, wants all the merchants who are set up here in the car park to participate. She's personally kicked people out before, believe it or not, so it's sort of mandatory. But maybe you'll enjoy the bustle. Yeah, I gotta be back in there now. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Give me something straight from the stage. Oh my god, what is with all these plays? And I'm looking for the next book in a series. I really enjoyed Richard II. I don't have any plays, people. Oh, there's William Shakespeare, actually. Sorry, I went silent to get myself a drink of water. We almost sold out of everything. That is crazy. Just one classic in kids' books, which... yeah. I wasn't expecting the kids' books to sell that well. That's crazy, though. And a lot of money. Okay. Got a lot of these. Do you want to do multiple? No, I think we're good. As long as I think what our next goal is to keep everything above 50. So we're right there on the cusp for classics, but we're good. Today is raining, but we can do anything we want today. So what do we want to do? What do we have for quests? We still don't have this one unlocked. Maybe okay, let's do that. Let's do Cafe Liberté. Hopefully the rain doesn't affect us too much. Classic and travel. And then I guess a little bit of everything else. Since everyone seems to be asking for drama books, which is strange. Is that everything? Yeah? Okay. Well then let's do a little bit of classic and travel to top it off. Actually, Maryam likes classics more, so let's do that. Okay. I keep shifting around a lot. I keep sliding in my chair. Hopefully you don't hear too much of that going on. Maryam's coming. Immediately. Let me clean up the streets for you, Maryam. Is that all? Oh, there's one. Ah, good. As promised, we will begin our Pillars of Business course right away. First, our association's compendium from of 1798 establishes that, as a good vendor, you must know thy customer. So, do you truly know what the patrons of your shop want? Do you truly know what your customers want? Out of 3. I will observe you closely whenever you stop by the Liberté. Let us see how spot on your recommendations truly are. Okay, so we need to do 3 perfect recommendations. Harper, shouldn't you be at school? Oh, Maryam needs some help. Can we get it perfect? I'm looking for a biography. I'm not really much of a pop science reader, though The Sea Inside is one of my all-time favorites. A collection of anecdotes, histories, and mythologies from Philip's seemingly aimless wanderings across the world, each one in its own way connected to the sea, its islands, and its maritime creatures. So they're looking for a biography. Okay. That's not really a biography. This is about tree houses. I don't think this is considered a biography. No. That's not one. How to not kill your houseplant. That's not a biography. Okay. This is more of a travel log. Well, there's the book that they like. She likes. Charming diary chronicling Athel's fortnights in Italy, 1947, illustrated with delightfully black and white photos of Florence. This little book captures an era of travel that has been lost to time. I mean, it's a diary. It's not really a biography. It's saying it's a 1-star difficulty, so clearly we have something. That's a memoir. I don't know if they're going to count a memoir as a biography. What else do we have? That's a travelogue. Instagram star. Traveling. More of a travel. Rosita reflects on the life-changing experiences and people she met on 9 journeys, from a chaotic bus ride in Pakistan to a healing swim in Bali. Carrying only a rucksack and diary, an emotion-filled collection of essays, both thrilling and heartbreaking. It's not necessarily a biography, but I wonder if they're counting this. We're gonna try this one because it sounds more interesting. I think more interesting. The other one I was looking at. I mean, this one sounds interesting too, but I'm more interested in this one. Oh, there we go. So I guess memoirs and essays are being counted as biographies too. Oh. I can't believe this mega savings rubbish. It's such a shame that Megacorp can only afford to drive down prices so much because they underpay their workers. Well, their tax evasion might have something to do with it too, of course. Meanwhile, our local shops can't keep up with the local prices and one-stop shopping, so they're closing left and right and center. Don't even get me started on the environmental impact of these people. I have to mind my blood pressure. In any case, I recommend you shop at our local markets instead. Their products last much longer anyway. Tilde's one of those. I mean, I fully agree. I fully agree that you should shop small and everything else, but Tilde sounds like one of those people that will absolutely rip you apart for daring to step foot in a big box store, which is kind of unhelpful to the cause. Sitting there ripping people apart. Hi, Mothy. Have you listened to those new songs Klaus wrote? They're amazing, right? I couldn't believe that he worked on them in secret for so long. That boy is so bloody talented. He just needs some more confidence, eh? Anyway, I also brought some song drafts today. Just some scribbles I had in my travel diary, you know? And we got right to improvising some great stuff. I love when we just get in the flow like that. I feel bloody good about myself after that. All I need is a little read from you now. Then nothing can get in my way this week. Oh, someone needs help. I'm looking for a piece of classic literature. I'm not a fan of horror at all, though I really enjoy the magic world. This collection contains 12 beautiful and poetic short stories for children, including tales of talking animals, monarchs, fairies, and beasts and magical worlds. Classic literature, not a fan of horror. Well, this isn't gonna work because it's in the gothic genre. Meet Boderby and Gradridge? Is that how you say their names? Two men of industry. Their flawed views on life are evident in the outlooks of three children, Louisa, Thomas, and Cecilia. A comedic romance set amidst the smoggy circus of mid-19th century industrial society. Let's see. Classic literature, not a fan of horror. Maybe this. Okay, there we go. Okay, I had to get another drink of water. So this is a 5-star difficulty because we don't have a lot of fantasy left. Because Fern is looking for a sci-fi. Anything sci-fi. I really enjoyed Red Rising, which is a book I'm actually interested in reading myself. Darrow drew up fast. At 16, he was a married working man. When at 16, is this historical setting? When in an act of defiance to a higher order, his wife got herself killed. He rose up to destroy the system from the inside out. Thus starts an epic space war full of plot twists and violence. Hail Reaper. I guess I didn't really know the plots of Red Rising. I just keep seeing it everywhere, and it intrigues me because everyone keeps talking about it. The Lies of Locke Lamora. I don't think this is a sci-fi. Orphan trickster, occasional disaster. As head of the gentleman bastards, he fools nobles, criminals, and everyone. But a hidden enemy rises, ready to burn his world down. Time for one last deadly trick. Or the massacre of mankind, following on from events of the world. Oh, War of Worlds. There we go. Oh, we just completed the Know Thy Neighbor, which we're not gonna get the quest actually completed until we come back here. Which is, it's a shame that you have to like come back in order to complete it instead of Maryam not just walking back out and saying, oh, you did it. I'm looking for something to do, you know, a new hobby, and bonus points if it's from this century. Wide Sky, Narrow Path is one of my all-time favorites. I'm on a deadline. A poetic memoir about the author's journey through hiking the Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine. Courtney shares the harsh realities and stunning beauty of the trail alongside her intimate reflections of spirituality. Well, we only have two travel books left. What do they say? This century. Hobby this century. Round Luxembourg with Brooke. Join Rising Instagram star Brook travels on Jesus, on an adventure through Luxembourg as she explores, shares delicious recipes, and provides a refreshing take on travel and lifestyle. I mean, this might get you interested in travel. What's the other one? Another travel book? Travel School Skills and Handbook. Oh, it's not this century though. Well then I guess it's this one. Oh, there we go. Wow, we're really getting some recommendations. Looking for a book about nature. Usually prefer factual books, and I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. Well, there's this one. It's literally our only travel book left. It's really long. And it's not about nature though. This is about tree houses. It's in nature. Factual books about nature. And a really long read. So do we go this way? That's slightly shorter. Or do we go this way that's not technically about nature? This isn't technically about nature either. Let's try it though. Oh, wow. I feel like we would have failed if we had chosen the other one. Oh, we're 4 away from this one too. We're really knocking out the quest. We got a lot of money too. Now we're really making money. We were struggling there and now we just got a bunch of it now. All right. Since we got plenty of money, that got us back up here. We got a lot of drama books. Jesus. Oh, the fish market. I think we actually kept all of our maritime stuff, right? Or did we? Oh no, we didn't. No. We'll put it there. People can just move the jar if they want to sit. So I guess on to... Oh! We can get the awning now. We have enough money for the awning. Just double check. Oops. That's not what I was looking for. Right. Yes. Yeah, we can get the awning. I'm excited. I probably don't have to go to every single one of these cells and just like work on the quest line and stuff for everyone, but I really need money. Let's see. Travel, craft, travel, fact, and classic. I was looking at classic the same time I was looking at fact. Travel, fact, and classic. Doubt we're gonna use those kids' books, but that's fine. I feel like the travel is going to get the most. So let's do... And maybe facts. Let's do that. Just one extra in each. You never know. One extra may be life-saving. It's not really life-saving, but you know what I mean. Give me that. Thank you. I wonder what else he's gonna sell once we bought that. We'll have to see next time we come through here. Who's the sweetest boy? Yes, you are. Good morning. Do you have a minute for a chat? Of course. Do you remember how I told you about my hip arthritis? Well, I think it has become necessary for me to take a step back. The pain has been keeping me from sleeping properly, and I can hardly put my shoes on in the morning. And you know how much I rely on my little walks and chats around town. Meeting people every day is what keeps me going. I tried the mobility aids my doctor recommended, but none of them were right for me. I'm exhausted these days. So I have decided to have hip replacement surgery. It's not too risky, and I just want to be able to live my life. Of course, I'm nervous, and Maryam has been fussing about me ever since I told her. But I think it's for the best. I just wanted to let you know that I will be unavailable soon. Thank you for lending me your ear, dear. Now, let me get one more book for a little distraction. You know, if you feel confident in getting that surgery, and it's gonna be more beneficial for you in the long run, then get it. My grandmother got hip replacements, though that was back when I guess it was rather new or whatever, because she got a botched job on her hip. And it was giving her all sorts of problems. Before she passed. She didn't pass because of the hip replacement, but I just know that it was giving her all sorts of problems. I wouldn't mind reading more female pens literature. Also, I tend to read literary fiction. So... maybe this one? The bookshop one? It sounds like it would be cozy, I think. She doesn't have many customers, but I'm not going to say the name, I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher it. Hopes to keep her bookshop open just a little longer. She hires a barista, invites guest speakers, and starts a book club. A cozy Korean book bestseller about savoring the simple joys in life over chasing productivity. Maybe this one. It sounds cozy. Really? Huh. Well, sorry. I was just trying to find you a nice little read before your surgery. Oops. We're making our money back after buying that awning. I'm so excited. Can't wait to put the awning up. The other thing that I want, I remember seeing, is fairy lights. Oh, Fern's back. Hello, Behemoth. He's sniffling because he's allergic. I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Alright, I'll be on my way then. Wait, happy birthday. Oh, I didn't think anyone would remember. I did not, actually. I've not been keeping track of birthdays. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're welcome. I'm up for something humorous. I could go for a travel guide, so a funny travel guide. Get a glimpse into the most unusual bookshops around the world and fall in love with their proprietors' passion for the trade. I might be biased, but if you ask me, this love letter is weird and wonderful. 2 weird and wonderful bookshops is only missing 1 entry. Yours. Discover the greater Buxton region. Join Peter Spinner as he looks for the well-kept hidden gems of the enchanting greater Buxton region. High-quality restaurants, cozy stays, endearing shops, and local events. Wait. Letters from Egypt. That does not sound like it's going to be funny. After just reading the first thing. After a diagnosis of tuberculosis. Yeah. Maybe the bookshop book then? There we go. You know what? The weirdest thing just happened to me. This group of teens just came up to me and asked me if I was the guy from Silence Libre. That means they know who we are. They said they saw our poster at your shop and listened to our demo tape. What an incredible feeling, eh? Thanks for helping us spread the word, mate. Nice. You know, they even asked if we had any concerts coming up. I really hope we can find a venue to play soon before they lose interest. I'm working on it. Actually, I'm not. I should work on it. Got any news from that? Maybe you could check back at the lighthouse and scout out the situation? Okay, I will get to it eventually. Well, anyways, sorry I shifted when I said that. Even without a stage, we could start practicing our set. Let me get another book, and then I'll head out to meet the bands. You know, you can perform in other places, not just a stage. You know that? Just let you know. You don't have a stage, improvise. Perform at, you know, we have like a million places that are doing sales like this place, you know. Ask if you can do your concert there. Just saying. Alright. Let's see. Do I have enough time to do more? I think I do. Okay, so nothing is going on today. We have that awning I want to put up. Okay, and let us paint. Oops. Let us paint it. Go back out. Thank you. Do we want it to do... Do we want to do both black? That actually does look good. Hold on. No. Oops. I feel like that blends in too much. Yeah, let's do this. It looks so cute. Okay. So I think Klaus is Maryam's stuff. We need to go back to the Liberté to complete that one. I guess the beach one isn't going to... We're not going to get the rest of them until summer again, because Harper didn't show up at the beach at all. Mega Marché will just keep showing up around the savings now for Mega Marché. University... Right, we still have some things to do for the university. Lighthouse, we do have something to do with the lighthouse, and also Klaus wants us to go there. We still have not visited the castle, and that we are doing for the savings. So we can either go to Liberté and complete that, or we can go to the lighthouse so Klaus can stop whining. Or we can go to the castle ruins because we haven't gone there yet. That's we've read that before. I guess let's go. Let's go to the lighthouse today. So we haven't been there in a bit. Crime and drama. We have a lot of drama books. Alright, and I guess we'll just do a few others. And we'll do a few more drama because we definitely need to finish that one quest. It is so cute. I like the awning. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been over here, actually. Is there any... Anything we can... Any trash we can pick up? That's what I was looking for. Doesn't look like it. Oops. Good morning. It's great to see you out here carrying the review. I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. And let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. There's... what is their name again? I forgot their name. I need some help. I want to see something with space travel, distant galaxies, far off empires. You know, the good stuff. I can't get enough of an anthem? Is that anthem? An anthem? An anthem. Right? Is that how you spell that? Is that how you say that? Wow, my brain just... What happens when all the planet's intellectuals are shut off from the rest of the world? Me happens. That's what happens. Left to ponder existence without ever experiencing it. Find out in this epic and ambitious sci-fi page turner. Okay. Annihilation? Why has every previous expedition into Area X ended in a horrible tragedy? And what actually hides inside the contaminated zone? 4 scientists are sent to find out in this first volume of a tense cosmic horror trilogy. This sounds like a book that I would want to read. I don't know if this is a Fern book though. Transmogrify. Transmogrify. Oh, trans magic. A collection of whimsical and magical and extraordinary stories that celebrate trans youth in all of their glory. Full of humor, queerness, and adventures, this collection reminds readers that every community deserves magic and joy. That's actually pretty cool. Is this actually a book? I kind of want to look it up. That is not one. The 5th season. 3 powerful and persecuted women travel across a broken and dangerous landscape. They search for answers about their ancestry, the cause of the great rupture that divided the land, and how their innate ability to control the earth may be played a part. I don't know if that's a sci-fi. Well, the only one we have is a horror book. Oh. Fern's actually interested. We're really getting that quest going. Alright, I usually go for 21st century publications. I can always go for a fantasy novel. Fantasy novel. Well then, let's do this one. There we go. Oh, we got another one. Hi, well, hi Harper. I'm utterly obsessed with outer space sci-fi. I really enjoyed A Matter of Oaths. Yep, already finished the last one. Matter of Oaths, when memory wiped Rafe, is that how you say his name? Applies for a job on a random patrol ship. A world-changing space opera unfolds. Space battles, secret identities, queer romance, and VR tech only the 80s could imagine. That sounds good too. But the problem is, we do not have any more sci-fi. Unless we have something in the kids' books, because you are a kid. Magic City. Out of discontent with his new life, young Philip builds a city out of his toys, books, and game pieces. Next thing he knows, he appears in a life-size version of it, populated with people who need his and Lucy's help. I mean, well, Magic City is more like magic than it is. And they want an outer space sci-fi. The general tip of his jar, a boy sends droplets of water on a long journey downstream. This gorgeous picture book follows that journey, gently tracing the path of the water cycle. This is fantasy. Well, then it's not gonna work. The Ugly Duckling. Telltale Heart. Is this a sci-fi book? No, this sounds more like a fantasy. Well, I don't know actually. I'm also like quick reading these instead of reading them all out because I am my throat is hurting. This is a very intensive playthrough where I have to read a lot, which is making my throat hurt more and more. Solar punk inspired. It's not an outer space read though. I don't think we have one. And it is a 5 difficulty, so I was just hoping there was like something that kind of sticks out to me. Yep. No, this is gonna work. Let's try this one. It's not gonna work. Oh. Wow. Okay. Is that one person gonna talk to us today? Are they not? I want something with a political message, and the longer the book, the better. I couldn't find anything at the library. Political message. The longer the book, the better. Okay. Infinite Jest. Darkly comedic novel about addiction, depression, and tennis. A large number of pages and unlikable characters make it a veritable mountain climb. A veritable mountain climb of a read. You might finish it, it might finish you. Love or hate this book, you'll be in good company. I don't know if this is if it has a political message though. Anything else that's a very long read? That's about carpentry. Domestic thriller completes with a twisty murder mystery. Surprisingly feminist for the Victorian era. I mean, feminism. And these are kids' books, right? This is the longest book we have. Let's try this. And it's also a drama. Okay, well. Sorry I sniffled in your ear, by the way. I don't know if my mic picked it up, but... Romance is a must-have for me. I yearn for a happy ending. Well, all we have is drama and classic books now. They usually don't have happy endings. A romance book. Extremely loud and incredibly close. 9-year-old Oscar. Okay, that's 9-year-old. That is not a romance book. This is a revenge book. Retelling, timeless classic. Oh, this had politics in it. We could have gone with that. It wasn't our biggest page number though. That's the reason why I didn't. Well, the thing is, we don't have any romance. At all, actually. Not even one of those, you know, gothic romances that aren't actually a romance book with a happy ending. What about a revenge story instead? I was gonna get it wrong either way. I might as well just have fun with it. We are 2 books away. It looks like everyone's done. And that person didn't talk to us. We're not having luck. We went to the beach and Harper wouldn't talk to us. We came here and this person didn't talk to us. Though I fear I may need to stop. Because I'm really having issues. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop. Because I don't want to struggle too much and then completely lose my voice. So, we're gonna stop here. We got some things knocked out of the way. We got a bunch of other quests. I'm gonna write down what we need to try to accomplish next week. But yeah. How far along are we in fall? We're about like halfway there. Okay. What is this? Cruise ship arrives. Okay. Why do we not get a fish market Wednesday? Because the only way you can get the cruise ship to leave, because you get a quest from Walt to get the cruise ship to leave. The only way you can do that is to purchase fish from Walt. But you can't, it looks like, during the time that the cruise ship is here. So I guess next time we're gonna have to do that too. Next time we just buy some fish and just keep it. So whenever the cruise ship arrives again, we can. But anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna write down what we want to accomplish next week, which is go back to Cafe Liberté to continue with that. And then we need to go to the castle ruins to unlock that. And we also need to... What was the other thing we need to do? Oh, we need to go to the lighthouse and get him to talk to us. Finish this and then get him to talk to us to help with Klaus. So those are the 3 major things, I think. Obviously we have more things to do at the university. But those are the 3 major things we need to do in between all of the markets. But until then, until next time, everyone, bye bye.